And you can see Norfolk coppers. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. Again, a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder. Certainly not mine. See Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness. E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragon. Certainly no ritual, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Again, TikTok, the worst social media platform for exposing the truth. Over 70 million views on TikTok. 29 TikTok accounts burned down for exposing the truth. My 28th TikTok account burned down for doing a video about the rains list that anyone can Google or look up on YouTube. That's compiled by a top psychiatrist based on the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts. And that is disclosed in the rains list, how they wear claws to claw their victims. Human hunting parties, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates, and no Black Panther. Ritual, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. No Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B. Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, Dis shooter, really don't think so. No Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist, certainly all in the bag. I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike. All rolled into the black shroud of Sandringham just to set me up further. So Norfolk coppers, they're precision engineered. Black box, serial killer frame fix assassination. Sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, forged in hell. Not even Harry Houdini could escape from. More bogus diagnosis than on Jack the Ripper, who they've now identified, apparently, using new DNA technology. But no Norfolk Jack the Kipper, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, Dis shooter, we don't think so. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. Keir Starmer did cover up the murder on the Royal Sandringham estate. Killenfields, he was head of Crown prosecution at the time, made that one disappear. Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons, so their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine, again Dis Mason Council, that one's got war on it. One big war, you certainly can take a very big hit. And as always, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, and certainly not mine. So as always, if someone can get it through to TikTok, the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice and a peaceful protest of innocence, is not a crime or a violation. In a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. So I have got an archive. I did record events as they happened, as the story unfolded. Hence why they will burn down your social media accounts for exposing the truth. And certainly no Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, no Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, Dis shooter. Really don't think so, and again certainly wasn't me. And no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. The man on the CCTV footage at Norwich train station following the woman, younger than me, had a hoodie on. He was on a mountain bike, certainly wasn't me. I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, given away free to a good home on the Burston Gisson Road, Gregson's Two Fishers Art Gallery. Fully on camera, Norwich City Centre, bike back through Norwich Cathedral, fully on camera. Up to Macehold Heath here in Norwich, overlooking Norwich, where I was parked between two cameras. So no Peter Cook Cambridge, blonde wig, black rapist mask. No O.J. Simpson, black Sandringham serial killer gloves in my backpack. And like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big-wig know-alls, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear before they come for me. Just been up here this morning, the early hours of the morning. Steph, Jackie were out and Steph's leg gave way and she fell heavily on her wrist, so she's in A&E at the moment. She don't know if she's broken her wrist, in a lot of pain. And it has been a very tough old year for Steph, going through cancer and all the cancer treatment, all the side effects and complications. She ain't been too good recently. So no Black Panther, Ritual, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Very deadly serial killer virus, and they certainly have infected everyone apart from me. So all in the bag. And again, a very interesting story on social media. Lucy Letby, who a lot of people believe that her conviction was unsafe. She was used and set up, and this is top experts also. So a lot of people do believe that Lucy Letby was set up by the NHS, directors, managers, consultants, senior doctors, junior doctors, as the police and their bogus expert, as the serial killer nurse. And no black wizard here in a vulvar state, Sandringham serial killer. Again, Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons, their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. And that is a good film, Pledge Jack Nicholson, giant of a man called the Wizard, riding round in a black vulvar state, abducting children and young girls. So certainly no Sandringham serial killer, black wizard, terrorist, issue, I really don't think so. And the silver car next to the black Volvo estate, it's got 22 on it, and war. Certainly is one big war and a 22-year catch-22. Complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. So certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. The word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. And I was there at the time, staying in a disused beach hut at Hitcham, 7 miles from Sandringham, North Norfolk coast. And that is a good watch also. The ABC Murders, where there is a murder in a beach hut, Agatha Christie. But the man who was set up as the stock and strangler serial killer, it wasn't him at all, that was his aristocracy boss who was committing the murders. So you can see Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective for details. And that is also a very good watch, the Final Girl, Rich Boys Hunting Young Girls for Blood Sport, Castles, Manor Houses, UK's Devil Island, Country Estates. So Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid House, Red Dragon, His High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, and Certainly Not Mine. So again, no ritual, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. So, over 70 million views on TikTok, 29 TikTok accounts burned down for exposing the truth. Corrupt powers to be, do not want you to know, do not want you to see. Plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. Certainly no hosts for the beast here. High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. So again, certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. So not everyone is set up as a serial killer, and again that is a very interesting story. Lucy Letby, who's been just served 3 years in prison. A lot of people, including top experts, believe that Lucy Letby is innocent, as she was used as the scapegoat, set up as the serial killer nurse. Again, to cover up the NHS, directors, managers, consultants, senior doctors, junior doctors, medical malpractice, negligence and the appalling conditions at the antenatal unit. So no Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter, again no ritual serial killer here. And I did watch The Ritual Killer recently, Morgan Freeman, that was a very good watch. It's all about a witch doctor, ritual serial killer. Probably are plenty of witch doctors working for the NHS. All full of mad monster lies and bogus diagnoses. That one's got 24 on it. And that is a good film, Split, where the lad has 24 split personalities. The 24th personality is the Beast, and the Beast is taller. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. Certainly no host for the Beast here. Again, no Black Panther, ritual, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. So if anyone can get through to TikTok that the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice is not a crime or violation. That is what makes us human. And the TikTok app has also been exposed recently. The TikTok app has also been heavily used in human trafficking. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. And again, that is disclosed in the Reigns list, how they wear claws to claw their victims, human hunting pies. So Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Saks, Coburn, Goffer, Windsor SS. And there is an old classic film called The Limping Man. The Limping Man was an assassin. His walking stick was a gun. So they certainly will pay to make you disappear. All to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. Frames and fixer switches, monster lies, bogus diagnosis. Again, that is a very good film, The Final Girl, rich boys hunting young girls for blood sports, so no red car. Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. A Norfolk Cubus, coppers, they're precision engineered. Black Box, serial killer, frame fix assassination. You can see King Charles, Count Dracula, Camilla the Omen Nanny, all in the bag. So how do I know? Little birdie told me so. Word that came off, the Royal Sandring mistake, Killenfeld's loud and clear. So TikTok, all your bogus community strikes for really good videos. I'm sure a lot of people would want to see, not just my videos, other videos that you can also upload anywhere else on social media. YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Instagram and X, no problems whatsoever. But when you upload them to TikTok, community strike, and more community strikes. Even very good videos from TikTok that you can download and upload to your TikTok account so other people can see them. And then you get a community strike. So over 70 million views on TikTok, 29 TikTok accounts burned down for exposing the truth. So no black wizard here in a Volvo state, Sandringham serial killer, terrorist, this shoe, I really don't think so. And in the past you could have seen Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire. No longer with us, God rest his soul, so witness history. So I have kept a history, have kept a journal, an archive, hence why they do burn down your social media accounts for exposing the truth. The corrupt powers to be do not want you to know, do not want you to see. Again, you can see King Charles, Count Dracula, Camilla the Omen Nanny, Queen Witch. But no black wizard here in a Volvo state, no red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here, really don't think so. No one had eye on it. You can see Granswick Crown Chicken managers, Garth Scott and Deborah, Tricky Ricky Martin, big police SS collaboration, real cutting room jigsaw traps, certainly get your throat slit like a chicken's neck. Monster lies did cost me my job on nights, then on days, led to my suspension. 15-day bogus investigation I had no say in, and then my immediate dismissal and not one word in writing. And again, no red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist, this shoe, I really don't think so. And there was a Granswick bacon butcher in Hull who did abduct, kidnap, rape and butcher, murder Libby Squire, the young UEA student. And Norwich UEA College is not far from here, university. So no black wizard here in a Volvo state. Again, Sandringham serial killer. And cruise on my frame fixed tail in Dis Norwich Safewold, North Norfolk coast, Derbyshire in the Lake District, though I did escape. Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragons. Simon Bailey don't cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. Excuse me. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, it's the local mob. So no mad monster, serial killer here, Africa, deer, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. No woolly hat, purple guy, serial killer here. And purple guy was the serial killer in the Freddy Fazbear's cartoon series. But this is not a cartoon or a comic. That is real life, high crimes, royal blue murder, frames and fixer switches, monster lies, bogus diagnosis, and certainly not mine. So again, as always, not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate. Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. No Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station. Mountain bike rapist, child 44, black wizard terrorist, this shooter. And a good film, The Final Girl, rich boys hunting young girls for blood sport. Castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. So there, high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Prince Harry look-alike in that one. Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragon. Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Saxe Coburn Goffer, Windsor SS. So you can see Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover. Not True Detective. And again, how do I know? Little birdie told me so. And no one hidden in my frame fixed lockup. No bodies, no guns, no drugs, no children. No young girls in my frame fixed lockup, really don't think so. Plenty hidden in high places, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. So again, plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, and certainly not mine. Anyhow, God bless, take care, have a good weekend. And they certainly will pay to make you disappear. That one's got war on it. And no sombre, autonomy of a crime. No woolly hat, purple guy. Serial killer here. Based on actual events in France where there was a woolly hat, serial rapist, riding round in a silver Porsche. Unchecked for over 30 years because of police violence. So, certainly is the one. Anyhow, God bless, take care. Again, have a good weekend. And as always, high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. That one's got a lie on it, so it is a big porcupine, serial killer lie. And that is a very good crime drama, The Suspect. Man in that blue car, it's got a big bushy beard. And a good film also, Jim Carrey, number 23. But no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde. Number 21 or number 23, serial killer here. Again, no beast of Punjab, Bradford. Sandringham serial killer, red car. Michael Dunn, Michael Sands. So, one big monster con. Anyhow, God bless, take care.